Eating all meat, or animal-based food, is the most trendy of diet trends today. But is it? In fact, recent studies, particularly from Tel Aviv University, suggest that humans have been the apex predators subsisting on primarily animal-based diet for literally millions of years. And this way of eating for our ancestors was primarily large animals. So is it any surprise then when we see individual account after account of the miracle of the carnivore or all-meat diet? Well, it shouldn't be. Today, we're going to look at the top 6 benefits of the animal-based diet as applied to our modern times. Benefits that can surely turn your entire life around for the better. And we will also address some of the more popular misconceptions around the carnivore or all-meat diet. All right, let's get into it. First, humans are designed to eat animals, and that means primarily animals, not the often cited theory of hunters and gatherers, rather just hunters. If our human ancestors could meet all of their nutritional and energy needs by hunting and eating a large animal, why would they spend any amount of time gathering food as well? It seems logical in our day and age, but back then there would be no time or interest in gathering food when a hunt would be exponentially more valuable. This is very logical when you consider early humans needed a lot of energy for activities and very little daylight time to find food. Animals always met the caloric demand, and for the most part were readily available. We know that human brains are the biggest differentiating factor that makes us top of the food chain, and the brain's high demand for fuel was best met by animal fat and protein. Moreover, if you look at the amount of acidity humans have to digest food, it's actually higher than the acidity levels found in pure carnivore animals. Researchers have theorized that such high acid levels have allowed humans to eat meat over a period of days without the ill effects of meat pathogens absorbed into the body. A natural preservative. Finally, if you look at the shape and design of our gut, there's a marked difference compared to our closest biological relative, the chimpanzee. Our small intestines are shorter and the large intestine is longer, consistent with more carnivore animals rather than the plant-eating primates. Second, the carnivore or animal-based way of eating is elimination at its core. Focusing solely on animal nutrients such as steak, eggs, dairy, and fish is by definition eliminating all other sources of food. And the greatest consequence of this elimination is the removal of food that we are sensitive or allergic to, and therefore eliminating the inflammation and other negative side effects that our body produces to deal with such irritating food sources. Think about all life on the planet. Every living thing has a survival instinct or mechanism. Plants are no exception. They produce toxins to keep animals from eating them, including humans. Yet we have found ways to eat them regardless, by cooking them, seasoning them, and combining them with other flavors to make the plant food more enjoyable. But just as the reactions you see from children eating their first vegetable, research has shown that plant foods are not ideal for our systems. We must deal with those toxins just like other animals, but humans are not as prepared as herbivores. By eliminating them, we eliminate the sensitivities produced to deal with them. Further, it's well known that the phytic acid found in many grains will inhibit the absorption of critical nutrients such as calcium and iron. The third benefit from a primarily animal-based diet is increased mental clarity and brain function. As experts have shown, there is no single perfect diet for all humans. In fact, it would be nearly impossible to have such a study done in today's world. But what we do have is anecdotal evidence from individuals gaining mental clarity and other benefits due to their all-meat diet. Not persuasive by itself, but add to the fact that there are literally tens of thousands of individual reports stating very consistently the benefits of this way of eating. And primary among them is the improvements to the brain. Your brain needs an immense amount of fuel to function. In fact, it's the biggest single source of caloric consumption in your body. And when you begin to adapt to a ketogenic state where your body produces the ketones for fuel instead of sugars, your brain is one of the first beneficiaries of this change in fuel. Almost universally, people talk about how their brain fog was lifted within a few days of making dietary change. Scientifically, your neurotransmitters are affected by inflammation in your body, and we know eating the wrong food can cause chronic inflammation. As the body adapts to running on ketones, the inflammation is also reduced, allowing your body's neurotransmitters to function more efficiently in your gut and in communicating with your brain. The end result is the elimination of the brain fog, an increased attention span, and attention to detail. Fourth, eating an animal-based diet is really not a diet in the modern sense. That is, you are not restricting calories, counting calories, or limiting the times of day when you can eat. The opposite is true. You can eat until you're completely satisfied at any time of day, as many times as you like. That sounds too good to be true, but the reality is when you eat meat, like a fatty ribeye steak, your body will instruct you to stop eating. It's nature's way of keeping you at optimal health by sending you signals not to overeat. This is such a welcome relief to counting calories or prepping meals in advance. The stress of fixating over your next meal is gone. Vanished. You eat like you did when you were a kid, when you're hungry and as much as you want until you're full. What is happening behind the scenes is the nutrients in the animal foods are providing your body exactly what it needs and wants. When you eat processed foods, the nutrients are severely lacking. While fast food may taste incredibly good, your body is still starving for nutrients. But that New York strip steak will give your body virtually all the nutrients it needs. And as an added bonus, the animal protein keeps you satiated. You won't be hangry like they say in the commercials. No, you will have hunger signals for sure, but it won't be the panic, I have to eat right now, that often happens when you ate the wrong food. Animal-based allows you to eat at a normal pace, when you're hungry, and as much as your body needs. The fifth benefit is a marked improvement in your overall health. While animal-based food gives your body what it wants and needs, the bigger benefit is the removal of all the junk your body is forced to deal with and is likely struggling with. And as a result of getting rid of the source of the problem, processed food, your body goes into a natural state of ideal health. And to be sure, our natural state of living is healthy. That is what your immune system does. Just like when you cut or scrape your arm, your body immediately starts the healing process. It's no different with other ailments. So let's go over what the thousands of people have actually healed. First is inflammation, the root of most every chronic affliction. When your body is not stunned by foreign substances, the need to have inflammatory reactions is substantially reduced. Inflammation is a natural response to acute injuries, but is catastrophic when chronic. Reducing inflammation is at the core of healing. Second is skin conditions. People have seen clear skin within weeks of following this way of eating. Eczema, psoriasis, acne, skin tags, and more have been reported to have been completely healed with the elimination of certain foods. When the root cause of the irritation of the skin is removed, the body starts the healing process. Next is gut conditions. As discussed, your gut is the starting place for all healing. The microbiome in your gut is responsible for the breakdown of food into absorbable nutrients and for the neurotransmitters in your body to function properly and communicate with your brain. This is the key to elevating mood and eliminating brain fog. The lining of your gut can also become leaky over time as it has to battle inflammation and handle processed and starchy foods. The collagen, glutamine, and healthy fatty acids help repair and keep your gut lining healthy. Bloating and acid reflux have also been reported as significantly reduced by this way of eating. Acid reflux at night can be especially damaging as it affects your sleep, can burn your throat, and initiate a cough from your irritated windpipe. The last major benefit of the carnivore diet or animal-based diet is fat loss. Losing excess fat is, like inflammation, critical to kickstarting healing in all areas of your body. When you're not carrying around all that extra weight, your immune system can then focus more on the ailments that need most attention. And of course, fat loss is typically the number one driver and motivation for people who want to get healthy. Looking good without a shirt on, or fitting into those clothes you always wanted, or dominating in sports or other physical activities. And these are definitely lofty goals, but it does take second seat to overall health. That is, losing weight without health has no return at all. No one wants to lose weight but be in a hospital bed at the same time. So the animal-based diet will definitely allow you to lose those extra pounds, but keep your focus on the overall health. The weight loss will simply be an added bonus, a bonus to your improved mental clarity, your improved skin and gut conditions, your elimination of needless calorie counting, and combining it together to put you into your ideal healthy human condition. Check out this video for more information about the importance of protein, and we'll see you in the next one.